Hello, comrades, Premier River, and as always, back at the beautiful city of Neuve Revergrad. And we have actually started building a few more buildings over here, so I am reasonably happy with the way things are going over in Bricksville. We did a fair amount of troubleshooting in the last episode to try to make sure we can maintain some power. Now, we don't seem to have a lot of coal in there. Is that because we don't... Yeah, why is it... Oh, now it's going up. I don't really quite understand why it wouldn't have been... Yeah, like, why is it... I guess it just gives it what it needs, not... Like, why wouldn't it keep pumping out of here? But, whatever. It's a little bit weird, in my opinion, the way the game... Like, this one's got a lot. Why wouldn't that one have a lot? Because you only have 3 people? Is that a thing? So hopefully we get some more people up here. And we can worry about ramping up. There we go. Now we got 20. And does this... Nah, I don't understand why that wouldn't send more out of here. Each one of these has its own storage in front of it. And we seem to have coal. Now what about here? We're just not consuming any power? Is that a possibility? Well, that's a good thing, if that's true. Well, speaking of power, I would like to... I came down here, now that we have those fired up, and I wanted to look, because we've been flopping around a lot on the power here. So I want to see if we actually can stop importing it. All right, we'll just turn this all the way down. All right, and then hopefully we don't have a catastrophe. All right, how are we doing here? Well, we're not flopping around there anymore. Okay, well, we're not flopping around. We're not using much power there, but at least it's not fluctuating. So that's... Maybe it was something to do with that. Now, I don't think we were importing here because we don't have... I mean, our dollars aren't going down. We'll just double check. No, we're not. So it was just that one. So we'll keep an eye to make sure that, you know, our power production and whatnot seems to be happy. Let's figure out where I'm going here. Yeah, so what is this guy? Well, he's a lot of power. All right, not too bad. Let's go take a look at these. All right, you know, nothing there. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious why. Trying to follow this. Okay. I can do it, right? This one's going from here. Yeah, so they seem to be the 2 lines here and here. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I have no idea following that mess. Right. I guess they're coming down into here. I don't know. Everybody seems pretty happy with the power they have. We don't have too much iron. Yeah, we're going to be ramping up this in the near future. But the reason I actually came back was I was waiting for the or least exciting thing to happen. And I think I would like to purchase another blueprint. And cargo wagon... Oh, no, it's cargo wagons. Did we already... Oh, let's check something. Now we have this box car. I guess that's a fine box car, but all our other ones are blue. Yeah, let's... When I say other ones, for the food. Yeah, we'll purchase the license for the blue one. And then let's start making blue ones. All right, so now we have these 6 cars. Yeah, I don't know why it lets you click through that. And then we only have one thing, and this guy's job is to go get stuff out of there. So we're gonna go get stuff out. So after we make a few of these blue box cars, we'll start making a couple more trains, and then we'll be able to have an extra train. Now, all of the reason for switching to that is because if we come back down to this area, we're getting a fair amount of crops into here. Not a huge amount, because we don't have all the fields selected yet that we can get to, because we don't have them all connected. But Let's see how many more. These two are already on the list. This one goes to the other, I think. Right? Yeah, this one only has 12. Yeah, so this is 5 up there, 6, and then we'll get these. There you go. So we can start. Then these aren't connectable because the road isn't quite done yet. Good. And then this farm's not completed, so I'm not too worried about all of that. But I would like to put, since we're down here thinking about it, and we've got a lot of these vehicles. Right? Do we want to put one of these or 2? Let's just do 1 for starters. So this guy's job will be to go from. Oh, we got to change depot, don't we? Yeah, let's. You know what? I'd rather just get him into someplace. You know what? Let's just grab one of these because we're live. We're live and recording. So now we can do. I want you to go from there to here. Yeah, wait in both places. And start. So this guy should start getting at least a little grain out of there, and we'll see if he can keep up or not. He might be able to. And then we'll get, another one. Well, I guess we could even do that now, couldn't we? Yeah, why not? Why not? Do we have this? Why not? Here's a good question. Why not? If this road cargo, well, there's 2 stops here anyway, but watch out for, like, if you're building a road cargo station and you send 2 trucks into here, you could stop this guy from building this, right? They won't be smart enough to say, well, this way's open. If they're bent on going through here, it'll jam up your construction. So let's go get another one. And just get that going for, because why not? Because we're here and we can remember. So you want to go from here to here. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. See how they're still building this one? But I'm not too worried now for a couple reasons. One is this guy's not going to get to here, right? He's going to come here and wait, and there's no crops here, so he's not going to be going back and forth. Oh, look, are those guys are just getting in? Oh, fuel. Yeah. Well, at least we have fuel right there. We're building the gas stations, just not done yet. All right. Well, we're doing what we can down here, but and then we're starting to build some box cars. So I'd at least like to get another train now. We probably need to rethink where crops are going now that we have these 2 farms. So we might find that we have, less need. Like right now, these guys are sitting down here waiting. We could steal one of them from here as being a smarter way to go. Like we have more train capacity down here than we need, in other words. So it might be good to get these guys going a different way rather than sitting there waiting. But we'll see. Let's get the train built, and then we can worry about it after that. Good. So this is getting done, and our power. We're now one of the things we'll do each episode as we approach the end. And again, we still have plenty of work to do. Don't feel like this is the last episode or anything. I mean, it's close relative to 230 some episodes, but it's not that close. So I would like to take a look. Look at that, just dead silence. Let's take a look at this year, and we'll do our imports, right? And we'll just go down and see. Oh, this is exports. So we should have added some things like electronics last time, and fuel, and bricks. See how we weren't exporting any, and now we're exporting some. Clothes, bitumen, we were exporting before. Chemicals, yeah, hit or miss. Yeah, we're exporting some of that. We're not getting too much meat out the door, but we'll see. We're going to work on a couple other livestock things down there eventually. Good. So our money is definitely tending to go up. Now, of course, look at that. We're running out of, we're exporting so much this year, the column's not even wide enough for us, right? So let's take a look at this and see. So we just cut off exporting power. That's good. Food, we know that's a problem. Gravel, prefab panels. What did I build? This must have been something this year I built, right? This isn't going to be and even then you can see it was kind of a while ago. Yeah, we're in December too. So this is a good time to look to see what we did last year. And then meat. Yeah, all of a sudden we bought some meat. Just once, it sort of seems like, or for one little period of time. So yeah, so we'll see about getting that ramped up, but it would be nice to see like almost a whole year go by without us importing anything and go from there. Yeah, they definitely need to make that column a little wider for me. Because you would think it should be up to, at least be able to go up to like a billion, right? Is that... No, we haven't... I don't know why it says plus other than... Now maybe that's not saying plus more characters because... Yeah, we haven't exported over 1 billion yet. That would be a good kind of goal, like exporting, having $1 billion a year map. You know, 1 billion, that would be like China as far as like trade deficit kind of thing going, like super exporter. All right, so at any event, well, I think not too many workers, but no workers. Yeah, see, we need to get. Yeah, that's a problem if we're not importing. We need to get that steady. We really need like another train maker. But like I said, I think it's just more a matter of being a bit patient. So there's 8 cars. So once we get another regular train, we can do that. And then this one's making these guys. And I think. Let's click on this one, and before I send them down here, I did go around and look. I mean, we have trolleys here, but we haven't finished building our trolley stuff. We don't really have trolleys. Trolleys came along kind of well after I designed most of these cities, so like I said, we could talk about adding more, but if things are working, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Yeah, so we have 3 of these in here, so let's send another one down here, and then that way we can sort of ramp this up. So we're building these buildings. This is Moscow, where we make our meat, and we just really don't have enough food at that point. So let's see when we get our food thing done if that helps. Now, the other thing, if there's something I would want to do that's like in addition to all of this, it's going to be maybe looking at our fuel thing, our fuel processing. How are we doing on this track? We're still working on it. Good. How are we doing on the bridge? Well, we got one part done. So what I would like to do here is get another tram stop, I guess that ends up being, and have the track like cut through here. But before we do that, I was thinking that it probably would be better to get this redesigned. And now, if we could redesign it in a way that wouldn't cause too many problems. Now, do we have anything going to here? Yeah, one Mars bus. What do you... do we have anybody... Let's see, how are people getting into here? I mean, it can't be from that. Yeah, I guess you're the only one, right? So let's send you directly into here, right? And then we could get rid of this. Right, there's nothing else there that needs people now. So let's destroy this. And then we're going to carefully come in here. We don't need that footpath anymore. We don't need this road. So could we take advantage of this? I would want to build a bridge over here because I don't think I'd... Yeah, maybe we do like a double bridge. Right, this road... Yeah, when I was building it, I was always building these like on the ground, which is kind of a problem. Like I can't get that road to connect here. But I guess that road's not really in the way, other than we're not going to be able to get in there too well. All right, with these, see this one I built up in the air, which is nice, because we could get, we don't really need trucks to come in and out of here for anything, but yeah, let's take this like this way. Can we get, let's go like this, and then there we go. Can you just flatten out a bit? Yes, you will. All right, so we could build that road, and then what I'd want to do is, yeah, I think it might be enough. Can I get out of here? Oh, there we go. All right, just keep this guy tight that way. All right, and then get rid of that. And then once this road is built, we can get rid of this, and then we can get rid of everything from there all the way down to here. All right, if we have to, we can build like a temporary dirt road. Yeah, let's build a temporary dirt road for now, like that. Just, I mean, we could always done that when we were actually building the bridge, but then that way we can get a bridge that can cross over this track, but then also have like another track that would come in, and then we could have it like a through way for oil trains coming in here, and they could loop just right back out or something. And then that way, and the reason for all of this, because I probably didn't explain that very here. Let's commit to this road, and then tell this guy, oh, you're auto finding road, so you're on the job already. Excellent. So what I would plan on doing is being able to bring extra oil in here from this oil field if we have excess, and I mentioned that in the past episode. So we have all this oil, and there's no way I think we need that much oil for our chemicals here and for our plastic. So we'll have extra oil that will then be dropped off into this area, into this tank. Maybe we even add another tank. Looks like something burnt down there. I'm not real sure. Or did I delete something? And then eventually I'd like to work this out so that, yeah, see, I think I'd like to just get rid of all of this. I mean, it's we should be able to produce. Yeah, see, this is sort of a problem here that I'd like to fix too. And the problem here is that I don't have a storage for the stone. So this is concrete, I'm sorry, cement and that. And the other thing I'd like to do as a possibility is get cement dropped off here as well. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at how we could get cement dropped off here, but definitely would want to get a storage yard here. I'm thinking we could squeeze this in a lot tighter, I think. Right? Like if we were to, let's not mess things up too much, but all right, if I were to come in, stop that. So you won't let me go under here. You know what? I'm okay with deleting that right now. Let's get over to pipes. All right, because we're not going to be... Oh, we just... Well, no, we could still work out of the other one, right? Do the right kind of track. See, we could come... like this. Yeah, we could probably even come. Yeah, let's get rid of a little more of this, right? Because as soon as we clear that, we could start like heading over this way. Stop that. Yeah, let's get rid of that extra node right there. Let's see if we can't. Let's see what we can do. So it would have to be, let's get rid of, the snapping is wonderful, but it's also not wonderful sometimes. Alright, if we came from like there. Right, I don't know if we have to be that exacting about it. And then we would have to get this reattached. I guess we should do this one first. And even then, I'm not sure that it's... Oh, there we go. You... Yeah, just go to there. Right. And that would move all of this over significantly. Let's just get... Let's just re-signal this so we don't have a nightmare. Yeah, I think if we just did that, that should keep them going. Now, the other nightmare about this will be, can we construct this using a rail construction office that we already have? Or is this where we start to say, you know what, for the purposes of improvements, could we just buy these things? Yeah, let's just... I'm going to do that. Let me turn them to electrical track first. I'm just going to buy this because it's just going to be really hard with all the traffic to get a rail construction thing in here. All right, and then I will do this just to make sure we don't accidentally purchase what we don't intend to. Right, and then we can come up here and delete all of this. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting into this knee deep right now. It really wasn't what I planned on, but this is what it's going to be like, right? We're just going to have some fun and improve things. Yeah, so we're going to want regular signal out here, so at least one train can stage in there, and then we're going to get rid of these two and move them back. Right, and then this can be a chain. Okay. Yeah. Not overly thrilled with him stopping on the road there, but right, and then we don't want this to be a chain. Is that enough room? I think that's enough room. Well, we'll see. Hopefully that's enough room for the trains, and then yeah, then I would have to say that our power is kind of not in a good spot, is it? We have a substation right here. Now, is this substation... Where does this guy... Yeah, so this substation is covering this half, and then this one's probably covering all this stuff. So since well, you know what? We probably are constructing... Hopefully we don't need any asphalt. So we need to get this pipe reattached, don't we? Why don't we do it where I don't think it will... I'm thinking, do we just run it long and around here just for the sake of not being in anybody's way in the near future? Alright, so we'll do like this. And we'll run it along this track. Okay. Can we not? Or is it just because we're right at that? Okay. Some things in life we don't question. Let me go back to the ground. 1, 2, 3 is usually enough. Alright, and then we'll bring that guy in that way. So that, I think, will be out of our way. Let's hope we don't end up building it 3 times. So we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to redo this. But we need to probably... Yeah, so let's commit to that. And then... Yeah, I really should get a construction office down there. But I guess it's not that much different if they... Oops, why? Look at my mouse is funny. Okay, so let's... get you to work on that, too. And we'll get another construction office down here shortly. And then we need to get power. By the way, we are building... Maybe we should just calm down for a bit. Because we are building this over here. But then the other question is, do we even have the stuff? Yeah, it's not complaining about I don't have stuff. So we'll deal with that. I think we'll calm down, because these guys should be getting concrete from here, right? Yeah, so if we run out of stone is the problem, and I don't think we have a train. Oh yeah, we do. He's just not stopping here anymore, which might be a problem, but we'll see. How much gravel does this guy get? Good amount, 80 tons. So maybe that's why it's working. This guy doesn't... Yeah, he holds 30, so we should be okay temporarily. Alright, but I do want to do the power thing. And I'm thinking we really need to get the power over to cover these buildings that aren't being covered by that other one. So I'm thinking that... Yeah, it's a shame I don't think we even really... What does this guy cover? Yeah, that guy's covering it down this way, so that's great, because I think we could just get rid of this. All right, why don't we do it a little bit smart and say, I want to build one right here off of this dirt road that'll cover kind of everything. All right, we'll keep it. Right, and then once that's built, we can talk about running the wires over and disconnecting the other one. Okay, very good. All right, so now, so we've got a bridge planned across here, but we're going to wait until this road's built so that we can still access this, though I don't really know that that's that necessary. I mean, nobody, I don't think anybody's coming to here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the train. An oil train is getting oil. Okay, this is how we're getting oil over to... Yeah, you know what? This is... I think you... I don't think it would make too much difference, but instead of taking oil out of there, which we're turning into fuel, I think we need to signal this up. But we don't have any signaling in here, do we? Okay. All right. Chain in. We'll do a chain in here. And we'll do a chain in here. We're going to treat this like one big intersection. All right, chain in. Chain in. Put the regular signals out on each route. All right, and then we probably just do, you know, some signals because they're free. Put that one right where a node already is. Yeah, we want one like close to here. And then this. Yeah, so that should be red if there's a train in here. But you know what? We need to probably... These oil trains are particularly long. Yeah, let's bring this guy back to here. That'll be fine. All right, so like once it clears there, the next train can get in, and then we'll just sort of match those signals, I guess. We're not really going to have that much in or out of there now. This one, same kind of idea. What is this guy doing? Plastics. That might be a little bit close. Hopefully our plastics train is not longer than that. This could cause a problem, but let's... I don't think it matters. If this guy, he would have to stop like all the way back here to not mess up that intersection. So we're just going to do this and this, and then we can get a plastics train in and out. Put one in the middle, just in case we want to stage. All right. I don't even know, do we... Yeah, well, we'll need a plastics train. So what do we got going on here? This is a crisscross for construction, but I think we're good to go with construction. So we're going to get rid of that and that. That and that, and then we just need to do our regular signaling. All right, hopefully that's long enough for all the trains. All right, we'll get rid of those nodes. Yeah, so I think we're good to go. So after having done all of that, this locomotive, instead of going to wherever he was going before, is going to come into here and load some oil. Yeah, you should wait. You're not. Did I already switch him? No. No. Oil trawl. Yeah, he was going. We got oil field and oil trawl. Confused me for a second. There we go. So he'll come up here and load and wait for whatever he's waiting on, or oil. And that means we're free to do, like, we're not going to hold up our other plastic or other chemical production. There we go. This road's just about done, and I don't think we really need this one, do we? No, but this is going to be tough. I don't know if we're going to get a bridge over tracks right here. And it would be nice if we could turn out of here and go the other way. Yeah. Right, because if he's bringing oil down to here, the most direct route is going to be like right up here. Boom. Well, that's mechanical components, but you get the idea. So, yeah, I definitely want this guy to be able to come in here and turn. And there's no way that that's going to work unless we cross the track and go over. What we could probably do, and this we could construct, because we've already got it signaled up to here. So if it's at all reasonable, we'll do this. So let's come out of here like straighter. All right, nobody's coming in here anymore, so we can get rid of all of this. And really, nobody should be... This is kind of a good time to do this, I think. Even though there's probably more important things for us to do, right? So, like, we get rid of all of that. Let's get rid of all of these signals. Let's get rid of some nodes. So by hotkeying this, it does make it a lot faster. I think that was Radomir's suggestion. All right, so we'll do something like this. Oh, come on. All right, and then let's see. Really, what? I don't want to redesign the entire world. I'm kind of amazed at that. What is this guy doing? That's our plastics. We don't really want to get rid of that road, do we? Nah, I'm thinking it would be better to get rid of, even just very temporarily, this power pole. Because that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of causing me to, yeah, let's get rid of, let's just try to get rid of the one thing. Here we go. Have to reconnect that in a second here. All right, so let's get rid of a little bit more of this. All right, see, can I... Yep, got another power pole. Right, and if we did like that... Yeah, we really... That's sort of taking the bridge... Yeah, but you know what the problem's going to be here? That's as tight as we can go. Oh, look at that. Nice. Except that didn't need to go to there. That needed to go to the other one. Didn't it? Yeah. Right, like this is... That's going to like the wrong side of the tracks there. Yeah, you know what, that's... Yeah, we need to... we need to get rid of that node. So that's where the nodes can mess you up. So, angle. Okay, so we're ready to get rid of this road, I think. All right, we're going to delete it all the way. Yeah, up to this point. And then we can get rid of this bit of road. I think that's attached, right? Yeah, and then now here's the thing. I'm hanging on to this road and I don't exactly know why. I think I don't want to do this because I think there's going to be trains coming in this way, right? Like, in other words, this plastics is going to be gone sometime soon. So we're going to have, this track's going to come a little bit further over this way, I think, and then loop around and in. And I don't necessarily want it to be like this drastic, sharp thing that we got going on. So let's take this, and I want to bring it, yeah, you know, we're going to get rid of another power pole. All right, and bring it more. Now, when it comes to over here, yeah, that's fine, I think. All right, so let's get rid of these signals. And this node. And then this guy will... I'm on railways. Yeah, let's get over to roads. I know this could cause a problem, but I want to get the railway. Like, you know, it's not exactly straight, but okay. Right, so eventually we'll get rid of this section of track altogether, and we'll build this section, and then we'll do something along these lines. Let's just do this so we remember the plan, because we won't do this immediately, like, or at least not this second. All right, can we get through here? No, I didn't want to do that. It's sort of... Yeah, I want to get rid of that. Yeah, I want to probably get rid of the plastics first. All right, but does that make sense? So that'll let the oil guys come in from the other way. And then we need to get them... Yeah, we got things shut down here, don't we? Yeah, let's get this I guess the thing to do... Yeah, see, I don't think we're going to get a road bridge. Yeah, real quick, we're going to see. Can we get a, I don't know, concrete bridge? 1, 2, 3. No, you're too close to that wire, aren't you? It might be better to get rid of the wire if this is going to just continue. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the wire. All right. Is that? No. Go up in the air a little bit, I think. Where are we at? I just got myself spun around. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we need to get rid of... At the very least, let's get rid of... A lot of times I think it's easier to do the tracks... second. Yeah, let's get rid of those, and then go back to roads. All right, and so let's just see. I need to look on the side here. I don't know, that seems... Yeah, this is going to be gone, so it's really a matter of can we get them out from here, I think is... Because I think I can make that work one way or the other. It's can I get them out right through... Oh, look at that's looking excellent. All right. And so this is going to be gone. Trains will be coming around this way, or they can come in this way. So they'll be able to get into and out of this. So, yeah, so I think... Yeah, probably as close to this as is reasonable. Right, so that we can treat that as one intersection. I think that looks ugly in some ways, but now that we deleted this, might as well just get rid of it. If it's going to cause a problem, it's going to cause a problem. No, what did I do? It's weird there. There we go. All right, so now we need to get these two tracks. Let's take this back a bit, and then take this back as well. Oh, I didn't take that back. All right, and then this. You know what, let's do this one first. We'll make it as straight as we can. All right, so trains to be able to come in. Now the other thing we would have up here is like another set of tracks like coming this way. Can I just do that for reminder purposes? Right, and that will eventually tie into this track, but at this point I think our chemicals should be able to get in and out of here. So since I have time playing, we're not going to mess around too much. Yeah, let's see, can we... All right, and then... And this could just be a gravel road. No, I know that just created another thing. We do need to get, you know what? Yeah, you know what we need to get? Let's get our dirt path back over to here. And then, yeah, you know what? We could even come, can we get under this? No, can we get under here? No. Okay, so we sort of have a problem now. Yeah, it's not going to let me under that. Well, let's just get this built ASAP if it didn't find it. All right, so we don't cut off traffic for too long. And then we could probably come from like here to there. And then let's just pay for some electrical lines to get rebuilt. All right, so where were we going? We were going from like here to here. I think that's just $1 million, right? We don't think we have any other electrical in the area. Hopefully that's all we just bought. I don't mean to cheat by accident. All right, good. That'll reattach. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that was just that one thing. And then this needs to be reattached or else we won't get people to our plastics, even if it's just temporary. Speaking of it being temporary, why don't we just give them a gravel road? Come on. All right, and then I guess we can delete this just for the sake of it. There, what do you guys think? A lot of work, but that will get us our extra oil down into here. Nice. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well. And then, yeah, what do we want to do up here? Well, there's a couple things I would like to do. See, I'd like to get rid of the need for this and this. So why don't we let them go for a little bit? Because this is fuel. Is there any... Who's... Yeah, see, fuel that's over in this area is going here. So I think what I'd do is let's start out by getting rid of, like, stopping these guys from coming into here. And we'll go over to our other... Alright, these should all just be going to gas stations, and then we should have them be able to come right into here. So... Alright, when you need fuel, you're going to come to here and wait and load up fuel. So you should be done Right. I think I did that right. Nope. Now, I don't even know where all these guys are going. Look, this guy's going to clothing rail construction office. Well, I guess that's fine. Right. Let's just not distract myself too bad here while I'm doing this. Thinking about other things. The mind wanders when it gets bored pretty quickly, right? Yeah, so this guy should be good to go. You're going to Importska. And, yeah, so these guys are all going down to Revergrad, or at least some of them. I don't think it's too big a deal, certainly if they come over here. All right, hopefully I got them all loading properly. Good. All right, so that means that this guy... Yeah, full of fuel. I really hate to delete that. But you know what I think I want to delete? Yeah, we can talk about getting some more. Those are the cisterns that like really need it. I think we're going to get a little cistern parade going here in a minute. What was I going to do? Pipelines. Yeah, I think I want to delete this pipeline and this pipeline. All right, and by the way, the reason for not liking this is that I want to change the way this is doing this. And what I want to do, so now we're pumping out of here, which is great, but then I want to put a pump right here and here, a tank right here and a tank right here, where they would be able to come in and fuel up from those tanks directly if they were local. Or do we even do that? I mean, is this just good enough? Because we're going to get rid of this bitumen need here, and we just kind of got rid of the oil need here. Even though I want to just sell that off as opposed to like destroying it. And then the trains that are coming in here are going to drive around to all of the supply. Look, I don't even know that we really need to improve that much. Now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's a little awkward in the fact that it's just awkward, and I would have designed it a little bit better looking, but I don't see any reason why not to just get like a Congo line of a couple cisterns that we have over here. Right? As a matter of fact, we probably have enough. Yeah, you know what? When this guy, no place to store, so let's do this. If we send one of these, I've learned don't change this right now. Just send one of these guys out anywhere. Yeah, come over to here. Right, and the second he gets out of there, this one will get completed, and then you can switch over to, yeah, we'll start making some cisterns. All right, we don't, not necessarily for this little project, but see, so there's a cistern. Yeah, I don't know that we have that many anyhow. Where are we at? I keep getting lost. Yeah, there we go. There's 4 more. So what we'll do is let's leave these guys here, and then we'll come back up and just copy whatever we're about to do. So I want you to come into, oh, can you even get there? When we get done that road, it'll be a shorter trip. So we want you to come from here, load fuel, and wait. That way they cause a little traffic jam, we'll know they're done. And I want you to go there and just unload anything. Then we might switch them over to doing the bitumen. All right, so you can start, and then we'll come over to here, and we'll, all right, and then we'll start each of these. Good. And like I said, they're going to cause a little traffic jam. Hopefully we'll be down there looking, but that will just sort of manually empty out this tank, because that's probably a good chunk of money there, 900 tons. All right, so I mean we'll get that emptied, and then we'll talk about, before they're done and before see, we're using this asphalt here right now, if nothing else, but this bitumen will eventually, whatever we don't use up, we'll see. All right, I don't plan on building a lot more roads, but yeah, we need to get this bit of road done pretty quickly so that they can get going, whoever's driving around. Yeah, and then once we get our plastics worked on 100%, we can demolish this and talk about this track coming, just swinging this track a little further over this way. And that'll be nice, because we've had some traffic jammy kind of issues here. And I think the other, well, I don't know. Well, let's just see. This is not really well set up for more than 2 trains. So if we do ramp this up, maybe the thing we do is make this a proper depot for trains to come in and out. And then that way, we could just get a few more in here, because we really are limited to 2 trains. Unless, because as soon as one comes back, it's going to clog up the works. If we had 3 trains all trying to wait here, so we can definitely improve that. Good. All right, so let's go just check on things before we leave. I'm going to leave that in white for the moment so that we can come back to it and see, oh, look, we got this guy going, or at least he's built, right? So we're going to do 3, 4, 5. So let's come back to here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So this is 3 tractors. And then 2 covered hauls. 3, 4. See, it's almost like I calculated that, isn't it? See that? I think I did make an extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's send all these guys down to that other farm. And I think we need to take that farm off of auto search too while we're down there. All right, let's do that first. Even though, yeah, I probably should have done it second. Be careful so I don't close any of those vehicles. All right. So let's send all these vehicles down here. Good. So now this farm is going to have 1, 2. I'd like to do this too so that I know that they're all attached, right? Because if one of them doesn't attach, then I know. Yeah, by the way, this one I think got sown before the other one, because this guy auto searched, so it's not, we should be good to go. Now this guy, does he have all of his fields? I don't think he does. Alright, we'll just go along and check. Yeah, now he does. Okay, good. So he didn't do these already. And then do we have... No fuel yet. But we do have these trucks waiting to drop off corn, so there should be some corn in here. Yeah, good. So, is he keeping up? Yeah. Probably want to put 2 trucks on there. Now, is anybody assigned to do this? Yeah, we're just taking our time. Oh, look, good. These roads are done, so we can assign this. To these 2. Yeah, that's being worked on. We should have power. Yeah, we're almost done here. I think we're almost good to go. And then how are we doing on our boxcars? Good, we got 4, so we could probably send this guy to go pick them up. Alright, so he'll go pick up those 4 boxcars, get them in the shop. And then I definitely want to make like a few more. Maybe like 2 more. But that'll have to wait for another episode. I say we just crossed the 1 hour mark. And, you know, we got some stuff done, some stuff designed. Probably not exactly what I was thinking of in the beginning, but this is just the way, you know, unless I have a real specific thing, I think we're just going to start improving and, you know, trying to get, you know, a fair number of balls juggled at the same time, right? Like, you know, and just keep working on our economy here. This year is February, so let's take a look at what we've exported. Bricks, chemicals, prefab panels. Yeah, a little early to tell because it takes a while for some of these things. How about imports? All right, well, a lot of this, you know, food. So we know about that, and we're doing what we can to get that going. So these were just things that I've bought, which cost us, you know, a fair amount, and really relative to how much money we have, not that much, but yeah. So I mean, pretty shortly we're going to have many more fields feeding into there. So hopefully we'll get our food thing straightened out. We'll ramp up our steel, which is, yeah, definitely something for the next episode is to talk about exporting the steel. I have a feeling we're not using nearly all of it. Or do we not export the steel and try to ramp up things like these mechanical components? Right? I mean, because we really would be better off exporting mechanical components if all things were equal. Oh, and I did come in and say, give me the max. Right? Now, did I... Yeah, you know what? This guy's going to MB distribution. Yeah, let's start exporting these. I think they're worth a good chunk of change. And at this point, why not? Oh, what did I do? Okay. Yeah, that's I really messed that up. Where are we at? Just driving around in circles. Rivergrad distribution, but we really missed it. Yeah, there goes the train I'm talking about right there. So let's go and tell him when he gets done, come over to here. And he was doing this before. And just sell anything that you happen to have in you. All right, so that'll be another thing on the list. So hopefully we can get all of those things going. And yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves. And thanks for all the likes and subscriptions. We're getting closer and closer to 900 subscribers, and I appreciate all your support. So have a good day. Bye-bye.